The coolant reservoir is located on the left side of the engine bay. Before you replace it, make sure that it is not leaking from the cap. To begin, make sure that the vehicle is stone cold and not under any pressure. As always, you should be wearing safety glasses, but while doing this work, chemical-resistant gloves are a good idea. Use a 6mm Allen and remove the 2 drain plugs on the thermostat and coolant pipe indicated by red arrows. On the 991 Gen 1, you will need to first remove the engine cooling fans, rear wing, tail lights, rear bumper cover, and airbox. Please see our articles and videos for additional assistance with all of those tasks. The coolant reservoir is located on the left side of the engine compartment and indicated by the red arrow. First, remove the coolant level sensor, red arrow. Gently press in on the tab, red arrow, and separate the wiring connection. Lift up on the hose above the sensor and turn the sensor 45 degrees clockwise. You can now pull the sensor out from the reservoir, and installation is the reverse of removal. Working on the bleeder valve, press in on the release tabs and pull the 2 lines off of the valve, red arrows. Use a T20 torque and remove the single screw holding the valve to the reservoir, red arrow. Use a pick to press in on the 1 tab, red arrow, and your fingers on the other side and pull the valve from the reservoir. Use a pick and remove the clip on the top hose, red arrow. Wiggle and pull the hose out from the connection. Press in on the 2 release tabs and pull the hose off of the reservoir, blue arrow. You may need to release the clamp holding the hose to the coolant pipe, red arrow. I was able to replace our tank without doing this. Use a 10mm socket and remove the single screw holding the tank to the chassis indicated by the red arrow. Slide the tank sideways and out from the engine bay. There is a rubber nub on the rear of the tank that will sit into the chassis, red arrow. Make sure this is lined up when reinstalling. Installation is the reverse of removal. Do not forget to vacuum fill and bleed your coolant system. Please see our article and video on coolant flush and fill for additional assistance if needed. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe to our channel and check out another video in this series.